my goodness. Hey guys. This is the Reynolds branch of TNT Hermits.
And we're doing this video, it's a really fast response video to the Robbinses because, man, did we not want to do this. God, why? You could have picked anything. You could have picked the, stand behind someone and bake a cake thing. That's a thing. It ends up with cake. But no.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's a thing. It's fun. And
wait, really?
Yes, really. I peruse internets more than you
do. No, I heard about the cinnamon thing. First
cinnamon
off,
thing
I'd like to point out that this is actually illegal to do in school.
And it could make you throw up potentially. So kids, try this at home because, man, we don't want to be the only ones doing this. If Micah and Jordan do a joint video where one of you does it, because, Micah, if you make Jordan do this, I will fly to California.
But that would be so much funnier. Admittedly. But anyway, interesting scientific fact about cinnamon that most people actually know is that cinnamon actually is impossible to taste if you can't smell it. You see, how it works is your nose picks up certain scents because your tongue can actually only take 5 tastes, correct? And because of the sense, it activates taste buds and other things like that normally can't pick it up. So it does the sensing for your tongue, allowing it to do the rest.
But the main problem, apparently, with the cinnamon challenge from people I've talked to who did it was it's like sand.
I've actually eaten a fair portion of sand in my days.
No, but really fine sand, so you can't really swallow, which is why we have.
Yeah. So we saw him just kind of dry swallow it.
And that freaked me out, by the way. It was I could see it sort of coming out of his nose and his mouth, sort of, and it was are you gonna die? I don't know if I want to watch that.
So what I really need to do is build up spit. Just a fact, guys. We're all adults here.
No, we're not. I think it's you and Jordan. Maybe. Oh, and Joycelyn. And Lake. Yeah. Anyway. Ew, God. What is wrong with you? Okay, we would just like to make a note that it is kind of late at night. So this is why we're not in the kitchen or something, is because if we were downstairs, our parents would come in and see us around this cloud of brown stuff, and it would just be floating around in the air and we'd be all dead and stuff. Dead and stuff. I would like to point out, Ian, that we're still on the same sides we usually are. Oops. Anyway, okay, let's watch.
We're on the sides.
No, we're not. It flips, Ian.
What's
wait, no. No, this is worse. It was easier the other way. Okay. So now we're going to watch Ian have a teaspoon of cinnamon. Please aim in the sink, Ian. This is Ian's bathroom area. Go. I'm going to block this for a second. Are you okay?
That is not the right way to do it.
Trying to swallow it. You're not supposed to.
Yes.
Oh! Man. Are you good? Look what you made us do. Feel bad. Are you good? On a scale of not okay, how not okay are you?
I'm fine. Can you stop that?
It's getting the cinnamon out.
Okay. Let me tell you about my experience. That is not like drowning. But very similar. I've nearly tried several times in my life. And that was not as bad.
Hey guys,
What?
Yeah,
you think you could keep the quiets down?
we're trying.
I was puking.
Yeah.
Why?
Sad. Cinnamon.
Why?
Just go away, we're on tape.
Yeah.
Okay, keep the quiets down.
Love you.
Droning is different. That's on the outside. This is on the inside drowning.
Okay.
Are you supposed to swallow it?
No!
What are you supposed to do then?
Spit it out!
Well, I did do that.
Oh man.
I did do that.
Okay, can you go get me more water? You spat in this glass.
You're not getting any water. You're not going to do it.
Okay. This is an example of Ian being a good brother as opposed to me, who's
Okay.
a bad sister.
But we did also say we'd do something else before we did this. And yeah,
Are
you
you
might
gonna
have
watch that?
to watch that.
Because that's the reason I had the water going, was because like it's really not fun to look at if you're me.
We're going to read Fault in Our Stars because apparently that's what we do now.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to find it quickly. I so don't believe that you're okay.
I'm fine. It's a bit caught in my throat. Okay. All clean now.
I'm clean.
I swear I had a trash can around somewhere.
Alright.
Ugh.
We're going to read... we're assuming... Ian's in the frame.
What?
We're assuming that you've read parts of this. So Ian's going to be Gus, and I'm going to be Isaac at the... Isaac reading his eulogy.
Okay, wait.
So we start here. Okay, start with Hazel Grace.
Alright.
I need to be able to see it.
No sense of there.
Well, it's like a...
Oh, okay. I heard the dark shuffling in a corner of the room. Isaac stood behind a little wooden lectern, clinging to it. You want to sit? I asked him.
No, I'm about to eulogize. You're late.
I'm what?
Gus gestured for me to sit. I pulled the chair into the center of the circle with him as he spun the chair to face Isaac.
I want to attend my funeral, Gus said. By the way, will you speak at my funeral?
Of course, yeah. I said, letting my hand fall onto his shoulder. I reached across his back and hugged both him and the wheelchair. He winced. I let go.
Awesome, he said. But hopefully I'm going to attend as it goes. But just to make sure, I thought I'd well not put you on the spot. But just this afternoon, though, I could arrange a pre-funeral. And I figured since I'm in reasonably good spirits, there's no time like the present.
How did you even get in here? I asked him.
Would you believe they leave the door open all night? Gus asked.
No, I said.
As well you shouldn't, Gus smiled. Anyway, I know it's a bit self-saying. Hey!
Hey, you're stealing my eulogy, Isaac said. My first bit is about how you are a aggrandizing bastard.
I laughed. Okay, Gus said. At your leisure.
Isaac cleared his throat. Augustus Waters was a aggrandizing bastard, but we forgive him. We forgive him not because he had a heart as figuratively good as his literal one sucked, or because he knew more about how to hold a cigarette than any non-smoker in history, or because he got 18 years when he should have gotten more.
17, Gus corrected.
I'm assuming you've got some time, you interrupting bastard. I'm telling you, Isaac continued, Augustus Waters talked so much that he'd interrupt you at his own funeral, and he was pretentious, sweet Jesus Christ. That kid never took a piss without pondering the abundant metaphorical resonance of human waste production, and he was vain. I do not believe I have ever met a more physically attractive person who is more acutely aware of his own physical attractiveness. But I will say this. When the scientists of the future show up at my house with robot eyes and they tell me to try them on, I will tell the scientist to screw off because I do not want to see a world without him. I was kind of crying by then. And then, having made my rhetorical point, I will put my robot eyes on, because, I mean, with robot eyes, you can probably see through girls' shirts and stuff. Augustus, my friend, Godspeed.
And that is our reading today.
Yep.
Now, we were impressed by the time travel, and I have to say my time traveling machine is broken. So you're not going to see any video of little Iggy saying, "Oh, hello, the thing's almost on. Oh, it's not, it's on?" The last part, I assure you, little Iggy would not have done.
Little Iggy, on the other hand, did do a couple other things that we caught on tape. Like wear a Barney shirt.
Okay. Anyway. Catch you guys later. Or not.
Whichever.